Now the 2024 is over. It was a dragon's year, everybody. So many people wanted to manifest, and a lot of people are looking for the sign of the 8 or the strong wind, or they look up at the sky to find a dragon up there. And now the year has shifted, the time has changed. Now the different energy is different era and a different year. Now we are stepping into the new year, which is the year of snake. And 2024 has been a lot of challenges for a lot of people, and personally for me, it was very challenging. And therefore I pushed myself, I pushed my boundaries, and that's why I achieved so many goals. This year I achieved so many goals. I manifested so many things. So how exactly can we manifest and achieve a lot of goals in this year 2025, and then literally just turn this year into the best year in your life, in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, or in your entire life? How can we make that happen? It's very, very simple. There's one thing that you must do if you want to manifest one of the biggest goals that you have currently. And if you don't do this, there are a lot of people talking about manifestation, okay? There are a lot of gurus out there. There are a lot of gurus talk about mindset and all that kind of stuff. And you got to work 12 hours a day, blah, blah, blah. But let's get back in the basic, and let's step back and from all this, bullshit on the internet. What is the most important thing in a human being? Is that energy, because we all are energy, right? And then if your energy is stuck and tied to the past, what happens? You're still living in the past, right? And a lot of people do that all the time. Everyone makes the decision based on the past decision-making pattern. A lot of people has this attachment to who they were. I had a chat with this gentleman that I met in Bali, right? Millionaire, multimillionaire. And then I resonated with him so much. It's because he said, I need to be that version of me 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was doing this, I was doing that. I was like, wow, making millions of dollars. And then my life was awesome, and then everything was perfect. And I felt that same beginning of 2024. I look back, and 2 years ago, I was so disciplined. I mean, right now I am already always disciplined, but 2 years ago, I had that insane drive. We kind of idolize that past version of ourselves. Because 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 5 years ago, whatever that is, that was so good and things were going well and blah, blah, blah. Now, because the time passed, and then we look back in hindsight and wow, that was great. And then we're comparing our present moment and the past, and then we actually put that past on the pedestal. And now, even though we can be better every single day, and as a matter of fact, in hindsight, I learned, yes, I can, or I am already 100 times better than 2 years ago, the past version of myself. But somehow, just because of this temporality situation that we tend to be in, we look back and oh yeah, that past version of me was great, I was better. But that is not true. And that is just simply the attachment. It was what you felt, what you think you felt, because your memory changes, okay? The study shows that your memory cannot stay exactly the same. In about an year, your memory is completely different. We need to really detach ourselves from all these beautiful memories, and as well as the struggles, and then really rewrite that story into something that fuels you so that you can move forward instead of anchor into the past. Because otherwise, in your conscious mind, you want to move forward and you want to get to the next level and you want to achieve this and that and you want to manifest. But then emotionally and spiritually, you're literally tied to the past. There's nothing you can do when you're anchored. Everyone has a potential, everyone has a talent, everyone has superpowers, but we are using in a different direction. Imagine that right now the gravity, can you feel the gravity? I feel it. If I jump it, I'll come back to the ground. But imagine that this exact same gravity, the same power, the same energy is going to push you into the sky. That changes the entire experience, right? You're going to be whew, skyrocket, and then you're going to reach the universe in probably, 30 seconds or 1 minute or something like that. Or perhaps a little bit more, 10 minutes. I don't know. But you see, it's the same energy, but different direction. So imagine that you have that superpower, like a gravity, like a fire, like electric. That superpower, that really, really powerful, is weighting you down. And of course, you cannot move. It's not your environment. It is not your friend. It is not anyone around you. It is not the fact that you came from this country or blah, blah, blah. So instead of pulling yourself down with the exact same energy that you have, the power that you hold, you have to push yourself forward so that it feels like the wind pushes you while you're running. And not only just letting go the past version of yourself or pedestalize your past version of yourself, but let go everything that distracts you. Your judgment around people, the fear that you're feeling. A lot of people want to post on social media. A lot of people want to start a business. It takes courage. Not the fucking camera, not the expensive stuff or not expensive website. All you need is the courage. At the end of the day, the ones that have most courage can take that difficult steps. I only do what I want to do in my life. I decided at some point, I want to do what I want to do. I'm not going to live my life doing something I don't want to do. But to get to the point where I am right now, of course, I made a lot of decisions and I took a lot of responsibility for it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, right? And everybody else that you look up to, everybody took responsibility. And if you can't, you have to wipe your ass at the end of the day. Nobody's to blame. If you take a shit, this is probably not the best example to give, but if you take a shit, you're gonna wipe your ass. Right? You're not baby. And then if you don't wipe your ass and then you're walking around and shit in your butt, that, my friend, is disgusting. I'm joking, put the joke aside. But you see, obviously it's obvious when we look at a different angle, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing in our emotional responsibility. It's the same thing in a psychological responsibility. And in life, in a bigger scale, there's a shit ton of responsibility, right? So now, let go. Your past is gone. Moving forward. Are you still doing the healing journey? And if you are ready to take action, and if you're an entrepreneur, have a business, want to scale, 10 to 50K or 50K to 100K or even above, millions, apply from the link in the description. I will help you to 5x your income, changing your mind, reprogramming your mind, and manifest like a fucking god. All right, let's go, guys. And I genuinely hope that my meditations, my hypnosis, and my video is helping you, or has been helping you, to step into the new chapter or become the best version of yourself and really manifest your goals and dreams. I genuinely hope that, so please take advantage of all the meditation and hypnosis and everything else that I put on YouTube. I really want to see you win, because we are going to win together, we are going to raise together, we are going to grow together. All right, sending love from Japan. Peace.